Hi everybody, welcome back to Community Highlights, where we interview members of the Sacramento Comedy Spot community. Alyson, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. Okay, so to start off, talk me through your improv journey. When did you start doing improv? When did you start at the Comedy Spot?
So I guess the first time I did improv was in junior high. It was at a speech festival, and my teacher just put me in it. And it was so fun. I loved it. And so I kept signing up for it at different tournaments after that. And then I started at the Comedy Spot. I think it was October of 2022.
Yeah, that's when I started.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of had like a midlife crisis where I was like, I just turned 40 and I don't ever do anything that I like. And so, I found the class online and signed up, and
that's great.
It's been awesome.
Nice. Okay, so you are in a couple shows. Mm-hmm. 6 Degrees.
Yep.
We're on a Helix team together.
Yes.
Tell me about those shows.
So 6 Degrees, we do a LeRon format where we all play the same character throughout the show, and we just kind of figure out our character relationships and figure out what the story is. And it's so much fun. Our practices, I laugh so hard, and we have a great time. And then Helix is awesome. This is my third Helix round. Wow. And yeah, I'm like, I don't want it to be over ever. And every team I've been on has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like our team a lot. You play really great characters, I feel like. And sometimes I feel like I am not always in character, or I forget to come out with a character, and watching you is like a very good reminder.
I feel more comfortable pretending to be someone else. When I'm being myself, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So it's more comfortable for me to pretend to be something or someone else.
It's very useful on stage.
But you always have really awesome ideas.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm always really impressed. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk out and be weird and see what happens.
Did you do theater in high school and middle school growing up?
I did, yeah, I loved it. I did musical theater, all kinds of plays.
What shows were you in?
I was in Little Shop of Horrors as one of the doo-wop girls, and it was like the funnest part I've ever had, actually, in a show. It was awesome because we got to be in everything and just, act ridiculous. And then we did Pippin my senior year.
Who were you in Pippin?
Catherine.
Oh my God, Pippin is literally my favorite musical.
Is it really?
Yes, I love it so much.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
We had a great time. It was really fun.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, not many people have heard of Pippin if you aren't in like theater groups.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, Phantom of the Opera, Les Mis, and then they don't know.
Yeah, the first time I saw Pippin, I was like a kid, and we went to the La Jolla Playhouse and saw it. It was a really good production, and so like every time it's been happening at a theater near me, I try to go, and they had like the revival a couple years ago. That was really good. People mostly know Stephen Schwartz for Wicked.
Right.
So.
Yeah, my daughter is doing theater right now too, and it's so fun. She watched one of my old tapes. It was on VHS, the show, and luckily we still had a VCR. And
that's so cool.
Now she's doing musical theater. It's great.
Do you have things that you feel like get you into the game for improv shows? Like, do you have a pre-show or post-show ritual?
I try to I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I try to listen to funny ones whenever I'm on my way to practice, just to kind of get me laughing and kind of riffing to myself in the car. Or I call my brothers. My whole family's very, very funny, and both of my brothers, we just have lifelong jokes and characters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's usually what I try to do.
Do you have podcast recommendations?
Oh, a lot of people, I'm into true crime. That's not funny, but I listen to a lot of those. But I just recently started listening to Comedy Bang Bang, so going back through all those. And what is it? The Neighborhood.
Oh, The Neighborhood Listen?
The Neighborhood. I love that one.
It's very fun.
Very, very fun, because I look at that app all the time, and I'm like,
oh my
who
God.
are these crazy people?
Why are you looking at Nextdoor?
Well, it makes me laugh. Because I get the updates, and sometimes it's useful, but most of the time I'm just like, who took the time to write this crazy post? And then someone made a podcast about it. So
yeah,
it's lovely.
Nicole Parker and Paul F. Tompkins.
I love Paul F. Tompkins.
He's wonderful. And Nicole Parker played Elphaba on Broadway.
Really? I didn't know that. She has an amazing voice.
She's a very good singer.
Yeah.
That's a very funny podcast. I like it a lot because they have guests on and then they've just forced the guests to justify the wildest things.
Yes.
Because they like read next door post and then they are like, oh, so you wrote this post, like, why did you say these things? And then the guest just has to immediately form a character and be like, well, I wrote it because of this.
It's awesome. Yeah. I feel like I kind of do that anyway in my head whenever I'm reading the crazy posts. I'm like, who is this person? You know, usually in Helix, that's where I get ideas, is something funny that they say in the story. Not even what happened in the story, but if they just say like a few funny words or something, that makes me laugh. I'm like, who is somebody that believes that? And then
I
go
like
from
that.
there.
Yeah, I feel like one of the character advice I got was like to have a catchphrase as a character, like something you keep returning to.
Yes.
And that feels very similar.
Yeah, I have to do that if I'm trying to do an accent. I have to have like a few words or a few phrases that get me into it, and then it's easier.
Yeah, I feel like at one point we were like Valley Girls together or something. I don't know. I feel like that would be really fun.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember this, but when we originally talked about doing the show, I asked you to bring in a game. Did you have a game that you enjoyed doing, a warm-up game?
For our LeRon practice, we'll do John the Loquacious Gardener. Somebody steps out and does that, and then we all have to be characters in that character's life.
I think I've called that one Character Roundup in the past.
Okay.
Can we get a suggestion of a location, please, studio audience? Amusement park. Okay. Would you like to go first?
I am Betty Jean, and I've been working at the caramel popcorn stand here for about 22 years.
Wow. What's up? I'm Buster. I clean the amusement park at night. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. I'm up all night cleaning the amusement park. But
That's
Betty,
okay.
Thank you. Betty Jean's your stand is always so clean.
Thank you. I take a lot of pride in that. Caramel popcorn is sticky, and it's fun when you're eating it, but when you're ordering it and you've placed your hands on the counter and they get sticky, it just kind of ruins the whole experience. I believe that most people are feeling that, so I try to keep it clean.
No, I appreciate that. And you always keep a bag out for me at the end of the night, you know?
I do. I'm always thinking of Buster and everyone else that's working around me. I like to be thoughtful.
I'm Tina, and I'm new this summer, and you've taken me under your wing, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Oh, Tina, it is so great getting to know you and getting to know all about you. I've just had the best time with you this summer. You're precious.
Thank you so much.
Precious.
I'm going to be taking a lot of AP classes next year, so I'm trying to save up some money so that I can buy all my textbooks.
Tina is brilliant. Can I just say that, you guys?
Thank you.
So smart. I just wish that I would have gone to class, much less an AP class. So I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I might need help studying if that's okay with you, once I purchase the textbooks.
Yes, I would love to make flashcards. That's pretty much what I could add to the study.
Thank you.
Flashcards.
That's great. Thank you.
Are you going to college?
Yes. I will be applying to 30 different colleges. I have a spreadsheet for it. Yale, Harvard, all of the Ivy Leagues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, your parents must be so proud of you.
If I get through these areas, thank you.
Are you going to come back and work here, though?
After
college?
After college? That wasn't in my long-term plan. But if I need to update my 5-year plan, I probably can.
We would love that. We'd love all those smart Ivy League ideas coming back here.
And so would I also be under your wing at the popcorn stand, or would I be working at corporate?
I would prefer if the popcorn stand went corporate and we ran everything.
We're trying to franchise.
I'm a big idea girl.
Wow.
Not that smart, but big ideas.
Okay. Well, if I study marketing, I'll hit you up.
Wonderful.
Cool. Tina. Alyson, thank you for joining us today.
Of course, loved it. It was great.
Yay. If you want to see more of her on stage, you can go to saccomedyspot.com/calendar.